Not a single episode drops now without Ice catching heat over Flip. You won't believe it, but every single time, everyone in the room ends up pointing at Clown on Ice. Multiple times per pod, they're testing him, trying to see if he's bluffing, because anyone paying attention can already see the cracks in the act Ice puts on. He flexes like he's untouchable. He talks about not being insecure, acting like he's all that. But trust me, it seeps through every single time. And I don't even know when Joe started doing this, maybe 2, maybe 3 months ago, right at the start of the year, but he's been coming at Ice non-stop. I couldn't shake the thought that he wanted to split the Newark couch. He was straight up telling them, y'all underperforming. But now I finally get why. I'll break down Ice and Flip a little later. I've always noticed Joe makes a point to speak to Ish in ways he wouldn't with anyone else. And I kept thinking, girl, do these two even like each other? But today on Patreon, Joe calls his mom and she instantly takes Ish's side. Hold up, Joe literally rings his mom to snitch on Ish. That's some sibling level energy, and she goes full defense mode. This might seem small, but in my brain, it clicked. Joe actually sees Ish like a brother. And yeah, I gotta use an analogy here. When you play basketball, back when I was balling, I was one of the main guys. Coaches always try to point out the star's weaknesses so everyone else can catch on. If he can spot that flaw, imagine what he'd do to me. Now let's flip this. I can't stand how y'all are running things, but I know I can't just call it out because y'all will crumble. Ish has proven over the years to Joe, good times or bad, that he's solid. He can handle the jokes, the shots, and the shade and keep moving forward because he stands on his own. So when Joe talks about Ice and Ish, it's really just Ice he's talking to. He can't throw anything directly at Ice because Ice is too sensitive. That's why every time they clown Ice or tiptoe around him, it's all Ice's mentality. Everyone in that room feels the same about him tracking his girl, being insecure, and controlling her freedom. And she even admitted it herself. Ice has these controlling tendencies. Okay, back to Ice and Flip. Flip, whenever you're back from your so-called vacation, which isn't really a vacation since you've been grinding, I've got a lot to unpack about you. Stay tuned for that, not in this vid, but soon. Tomorrow, when you roll in, I need you to unleash everything in your arsenal at Ish and watch how he reacts. He's got this big bravado front just for you because he thinks his rapport with everyone else will protect him if y'all throw hands. Spoiler alert, it won't. People up there looking at Flip like, yo, dog, we need you to spell it out for Ice so he actually sees what's happening, because we all know how sensitive he is and he can't take it straight. If it comes directly at him, he's gonna melt, crumble, and fall apart. But here's the thing, he doesn't respect you, Flip, so maybe if you aim it his way, he might finally catch his own reflection. But trust me, everyone in that room feels the same way. Ish, I owe you an apology. I do. Today's Patreon started with Joe calling you. He knows the energy in that room is dead. Joe knows this podcast has been spiraling downhill for like 7 months. He knows it, no doubt. I'll admit, I've still gotten some entertainment from the pods. They haven't been awful, but I just don't get excited to watch them anymore. Real talk, my own life hasn't been in a full depression, but I stopped recording for a minute. I was thinking, damn, I'm giving them more than they're giving me. There's nothing to comment on unless it's negative. I didn't start this channel just to throw shade at everybody. I had more to offer in the minimal speech, but I wasn't out here blasting everyone. I was giving critiques, trying to push for better. Now, y'all are so complacent it's like you don't even care. And it looks like Joe doesn't care either because the paycheck keeps coming. Ice needs to be cut from this podcast. I'm not sugarcoating it anymore. I'm not. But that's not happening. Joe doesn't have it in him to go at Ice as he did at Maul, because when Ice fires at Joe, it's from a place of, I did this too. So the feelings are mutual. But we're talking about you right now, which is why Joe keeps trying to loop Ice into his, that's how Ice jokes on Joe. Maul didn't joke like that. Maul's stuff had real venom because he never liked Joe. Joe realized that later, which explains his beef with Roy and Maul back then. But he won't treat Ice that way. They've been through too much together. Ice has come through for Joe too many times. He's special to him. Yet at the same time, Joe knows the podcast is taking hits because of this. Flip. Once again, it's on you to save the JBP, sir. It's all on you, because no one else in that room will confront Ice the way he needs. I saw his comments on Patreon today and thought, Ice, you good? Nah, I'm not good because you're here. That's why I dropped that comment I did. Ice is out here talking like he's got hands and could fight one of us. Shut up. You are the reason this podcast is in chaos right now. I'm sorry for cussing, but I get frustrated when people have to sugarcoat stuff because you know how someone else is going to twist it. But part of why I was in that slump is because I let other people's moods and emotions steer what I do, even when I know I shouldn't. But because I care about you, I end up shifting my choices. Nope, 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 nope. From now on, Joe and I, you all need to catch this too, because you're going to amplify the bad vibes if this keeps going. You either need to get dismissed or I have to let you fade out, because you're just holding me back. And until Joe can straight up tell Ice these things, we're going to keep suffering. We're going to keep suffering. Sorry if I'm all over the place here, but let me know what y'all think. Is the JBP really in this state of chaos? Is Ice the reason everything's shaky, or do you think it's all just aesthetic noise? Are y'all feeling the direction they're heading in? Smash that like if you like what you see, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you're subscribed, you already know how we rock. I kind of want to close this out by giving every single one of y'all a genuine, sincere thank you. I posted about Mark Lamont Hill reaching out, and he actually did. Can't hold you. Caught me off guard while I was in Sprouts trying to eat healthy, just shopping. He called, and I swear I felt a tear hit, like, damn, he didn't have to do that. Then I posted, and every one of y'all chimed in, dog, saying, I feel you, we got you, we'll get through this, stay positive, stay encouraged. Y'all didn't have to do that, so I truly mean it. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Honestly, I was about to quit this video. When I get frustrated, I don't try to fix it, I just bounce to the next thing. I was literally thinking about deleting my channel because I was that frustrated with the direction JBP is taking. But then I realized we've got a real community here. Patreon, YouTube is real. It's not just me making videos. Y'all ride with me, I ride with y'all. So thank you. And until next time, peace.